The trailer leaves us with a question no fan ever wanted to face. Is this the end for Jamie Fraser? In just a few seconds of footage, Outlander hints at a moment so shocking, so heartbreaking, that it could change the course of the final season forever. As Claire cries out in despair, and the camera lingers on a figure who may or may not be Jamie, we are forced to wonder if one of television's most beloved characters is about to meet his fate. This is not just another episode. This is a turning point. For years, we've followed Jamie and Claire through battles, time travel, betrayals, and moments of love so powerful they seem to defy history itself. Season 7 left fans holding their breath. The Fraser family was divided, torn between the harsh realities of war and the fragile ties of family and loyalty. Claire and Jamie found themselves caught in the middle of a storm, where every decision could lead to salvation or disaster. Now in Season 8, Episode 2, that storm has reached its peak. The trailer wastes no time reminding us of the dangers that still surround them. The shadow of the Revolutionary War looms large. Enemies are no longer strangers. They are neighbors, friends, even family. Every alliance is fragile. Every moment of peace feels like the calm before another battle. But at the heart of this chaos, it's Jamie who carries the greatest weight. He is not only a husband and father, but a leader whose choices can shift the balance of entire lives. For Claire, Jamie is more than just her partner. He is her anchor in time, the one person who makes sense of her impossible journey across centuries. To lose him would not only break her heart, but tear apart the very reason she has endured so much pain, so much loss, and so many impossible choices. The trailer teases this vulnerability. We see glimpses of a battlefield drenched in smoke and fire, a place where death feels closer than ever. Claire's voice trembles, her eyes full of fear, and then, silence, broken only by her scream. The question lingers: is she screaming for Jamie, or for another loss that has yet to be revealed? This is where Outlander thrives, in the space between love and tragedy, hope and despair. The trailer doesn't answer our questions. Instead, it plants a seed of doubt, forcing us to confront the possibility that Jamie's story might not end the way we hoped. And if Jamie falls, what will Claire discover in the aftermath? The trailer does something Outlander has mastered over the years. It gives us just enough to spark fear, but never enough to give away the truth. In Episode 2's preview, one image lingers longer than the rest. A battlefield quiet after chaos, littered with smoke and shadows. And then the camera finds a figure lying still on the ground. The colors fade, the sound slows, and in that silence, a chilling thought creeps in. Could this be Jamie Fraser's final moment? Claire's cry pierces through the stillness. It's not the kind of cry we've heard before. This isn't a scream of anger or shock. It's raw, broken, the sound of someone watching their world collapse in front of them. For a brief second, it feels as if time itself has stopped. The woman who once crossed centuries to find her love is suddenly powerless, unable to change the cruel hand of fate. But Outlander fans know this show too well. It never tells us the truth directly. Every trailer is a puzzle, every scene a riddle. Could this be a trick? A cruel piece of misdirection meant to break our hearts before the episode even begins? Or is it the writers preparing us for the most devastating chapter in the Fraser saga? Look closer and the details grow stranger. The body on the ground is covered, almost hidden, leaving just enough uncertainty to fuel endless theories. The angle, the shadows, the blurred focus. It's crafted to leave us doubting our own eyes. Some fans believe it's Jamie. Others argue it could be another soldier, someone meant to distract us from the truth. And then there's Claire's scream, timed so perfectly with the shot that it's impossible not to connect the two. The power of this moment lies not in what we see, but in what we fear. Outlander thrives on emotional suspense, on making us believe that no one is safe, not even the characters we've held on to for nearly a decade. This trailer moment reminds us of that cruel truth. Jamie Fraser may not be untouchable. His story may end not with glory but with heartbreak. And if that happens, what does it mean for Claire, for their family, for the legacy they fought so hard to protect? The trailer doesn't just leave us with the fear of Jamie's death. It gives us something even more unsettling: Claire's discovery. In a single haunting scene, we see her kneel beside a figure, her hands trembling, her face pale with shock. This is not the calm, determined Claire we know. The healer who has faced war, sickness, and time itself with unshakable courage. This is a woman staring at something she cannot explain, or perhaps cannot accept. The camera lingers on her expression, as if daring us to guess what she has seen. Is it Jamie's lifeless body? Is it proof of betrayal? Or something stranger still? A twist tied to the dangerous web of time travel that has followed her since the very beginning. For Claire, knowledge has always been both a gift and a curse. She can see what others cannot. She can heal wounds before they spread. But she also carries the weight of knowing how fragile life and fate truly are. And in this moment, that burden is heavier than ever. There's something different about her discovery this time. Her reaction isn't just grief, it's confusion, almost as if what lies before her is not only tragic, but impossible. Could it be that Jamie is not simply dead, but that his death defies reason, defies the very rules of time? Outlander has always reminded us that history can be altered, but not without consequences. If Claire has stumbled upon a moment that shouldn't exist, what will it cost her to put it right? The trailer never reveals the truth, but it hints at a secret too powerful to ignore. A torn letter half buried in the mud, a symbol burned into fabric, a hand that looks like Jamie's but is twisted in a way that feels wrong. These details, easy to miss at first glance, add layers of unease. They whisper that Claire's discovery is not just about death. It is about mystery, a hidden truth that could shatter everything she believes about time, love, and destiny. And this is where Outlander grips us most tightly. Because Claire's story has always been about more than survival. It's about the choices she must make when faced with the impossible. And now, as she stares into the horror of her discovery, we are forced to ask, is she about to lose Jamie forever? Or is she about to uncover a secret that will rewrite their entire future? The trailer may only last a few minutes, but the shockwaves it sent through the Outlander fandom are impossible to ignore. Within hours, theories flooded online spaces, some heartbreaking, some hopeful, and some completely wild. But what unites them all is one simple truth: no one is ready to let Jamie Fraser go. Some fans cling to denial. They argue the trailer is a trick, carefully edited to play with our emotions. After all, Outlander has pulled this before, making us believe death was certain, only to twist fate at the last second. In this theory, Jamie's body on the battlefield belongs to someone else, a nameless soldier whose loss is tragic, but not world-shattering. Claire's scream, they say, could be tied to another moment entirely, cut into the trailer just to mislead us. If this is true, then Jamie survives. But at what cost? Others lean into heartbreak. They believe the show is preparing us for Jamie's true end, not as a hero who cheats death again, but as a man who finally gives everything in the name of love, family, and freedom. In this view, his death would not just be a plot twist, but the emotional climax of a story that has always been about sacrifice. Fans who follow this theory imagine Claire's discovery as the most painful of all. The body of the man who carried her through centuries, now beyond her reach. And then there are the boldest theories, the ones that stretch beyond death itself. Could Jamie's fate be tied to time travel in a way we've never seen before? Could his body be lost in one time, but his soul, his essence, survive in another? Some even suggest Claire's discovery isn't death at all, but evidence of a paradox, a warning that time itself is breaking. If that's true, Jamie's death may not be an ending, but the beginning of something far stranger. The beauty of these theories is that they mirror the fans themselves. Hopeful, fearful, desperate, and unshaken in their love for these characters. Outlander has always thrived on this tension, keeping viewers caught between hope and despair. And with Episode 2's trailer, the line between the two has never felt thinner. One thing is certain: whatever truth awaits in the episode, it will not leave us unchanged. Fans are bracing themselves, but in their hearts, they know the truth. Outlander does not give easy answers, and destiny rarely shows mercy. The trailer closes not with answers, but with silence. A silence heavier than any battle, louder than any scream. It lingers like a shadow, daring us to fill the void with our own fears. We see Claire's trembling hands, the distant echo of a gunshot, the flicker of fire against the night sky. And then nothing, just a haunting emptiness, as if time itself has paused. This is where Outlander leaves us, standing on the edge of a story too powerful to predict. Jamie's fate hangs in the balance. Claire's discovery remains hidden in the smoke of war. The questions circle endlessly. Is this Jamie's final chapter, or is the truth far stranger than death? Could destiny itself be rewriting the story we thought we knew? And that is the genius of this moment. Because Outlander has never been just a tale of history or romance, it has always been a test of faith. Faith in love that defies centuries. Faith in choices that seem impossible. Faith in the hope that even when all seems lost, time might still offer a second chance. But now, as the final season unfolds, that faith is being pushed to its breaking point. The trailer dares us to hope, even as it prepares us to grieve. It asks us to believe in Jamie, even as it shows us his possible end. It leaves us torn between heartbreak and defiance, between letting go and holding on. And that tension is exactly what will carry us into episode 2. So as the screen fades to black, one truth remains. Outlander is not just ending a season, it is closing an era. Jamie's death, Claire's discovery, and the choices that follow will echo across time, reshaping everything we thought we knew about this story. The final journey has begun, and nothing will ever be the same. Every trailer hides a heartbeat, a rhythm pulsing beneath the images and the silence. In this one, that heartbeat belongs to Jamie and Claire. With every cut, every cry, every flicker of light against the battlefield, we feel the story pulling us closer to a breaking point. Outlander Season 8 is no longer just a continuation. It is a countdown to loss, to revelation, to destiny. The final shots are not random. They are chosen to test us. A blurred figure reaching out a hand, a letter soaked in rain, a horse running riderless through the mist. Each image whispers of endings, but also of beginnings. For every symbol of death, there is a trace of survival. For every cry of despair, a shadow of hope. The trailer doesn't tell us which side will win. It simply dares us to watch and find out. And then, there's Claire. Her face becomes the anchor of this entire storm. Her discovery, her grief, her scream, they carry more weight than any battlefield. Because in Claire's eyes, we see the truth of Outlander itself. Love and tragedy are two sides of the same coin, always spinning, never still. And now, as the coin falls, we wait to see which side lands face up. The closing words of the narrator remind us that this is not just another season. This is the end of an era, the final chapter of a story that has lived in the hearts of fans for years. The promise is simple, but devastating. Nothing will ever be the same again. So we are left with the question that no one can answer yet. Will Jamie Fraser's name echo in history as a man who survived against all odds, or as a legend who gave everything to love and freedom? The answer waits in episode 2. Until then, we hold our breath. We wait in the dark, and we wonder, is this the moment where time finally runs out? The trailer has spoken, but the answers remain hidden. Jamie's fate, Claire's discovery, the destiny of the Fraser family, all of it hangs in the air like the last breath before dawn. Outlander Season 8, Episode 2 is not just another chapter. It is the heartbeat of a final story, one that will test love, loyalty, and time itself. For nearly a decade, Jamie and Claire have carried us through centuries of passion and pain. And now, as the final season unfolds, their legacy will be decided. Will Jamie live to see the future he fought so hard for? Or will Claire's discovery mark the moment love meets its greatest sacrifice? The truth lies ahead, and it will change everything. So now, the question turns to you. What do you believe? Is the trailer warning us of Jamie's end, or is it a cruel trick designed to break us before the real twist arrives? Share your theories, your hopes, and your fears. Because this is not just a story on screen. It's a journey we've all taken together. The end of Outlander is coming, and when the next episode airs, the world of Jamie and Claire will never be the same. Stay ready, stay watchful, and remember, destiny does not wait.